YouTube, hello everybody. How's it going? Sorry you had to wait an extra whole 15 minutes there because I was a couple of minutes late and then had to run the intro through Twitch and then all that happened. How's it going? Hello everybody. Yeah, it's the other way around this week because I'm doing something with Luna on Friday, which you'll find out probably later when I do a thumbnail. Still got to install the game. There's fluff on my mic. Give it a little clean. Give it a little clean. There we go. I do need to dust my desk. It's getting a bit dusty. Getting on the old dusty side. Right. So today we are going to, as promised, to begin work on that freight terminal. I did ask you questions in the last video about what should we do next, or not what should we do next, or what would you like to see, or what if we could do next is what I asked in the last video. I have an idea. We got Dogcast. You should make. Didn't you put that in the comments? You should make it south of Cruise Station. Yeah. You're the guy, all right? You're the guy. You're the guy. In the comments, I really like that. I haven't looked at that junction in ages, and I like it. I totally forgot about it, and then I had a little look on OpenRail and Google Maps, and I was like, yeah, we could do that. Would you like where Doncaster is? Would you like this? Should we put the station literally where the Doncaster station is, and still have the outside lines on Crew? Let me just re-familiarize myself with Crew Station. That would work, you know. Because we could do the 4 lines in, then split off. We would lose, obviously, the Crew approach. We would, yeah. So you would do the Crew platforms. And it's 4 in. It's 2 up, 2 down, isn't it? Pretty much. No, it's 5. I could do that. I could integrate that 5th one into the I could integrate the 5th one into the Thingamabob, what do you call it? Make a nuclear train route, Seb. I was looking at that. I still got that mod on standby. Greetings, Jeff. Welcome. Yes, I think you've got a fabulous idea there, Coop. I think we're going to roll with that. So our next after the freight today, our next challenge, I might start on it this week. My next connection shall be, I reckon that's a good one, actually. I'm going to pin that in Discord. We will put it in Transport Fever chat. Crew. Linked. Crew. Crew, what is it called? Crew what? What am I doing? What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? That's it. How'd you say that? Because I just pasted it. Car junction. There we go. What if? Right, dude. You've set me the challenge. The challenge is pinned. Where's the pin? Where's the pin option? Why can't I pin my thing? There it is. Pinned. Nuclear train route is also the mod I've got bookmarked that I need to download and put in. We might do that. Actually, did you check the industrial station? Did I? I'm not sure. Did I or did I not? Are you going to make me look at mods now before I load the game? I have an industrial stations mod installed, but whether I've got that in... Oh. 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 Is that the... Are you talking about the one... Required items, construction equipment. I have not got installed. I don't think I've got this activated. The nuclear route should be on par with the pair with the Class 68. Warehouse asset. Right, I need to... Right, subscribe to that. I need to subscribe to the land... Are you on about this one by... Scotch Bob? Seb. Because that looks quite nice. I've got it installed, but I don't think I've ever used it. I think I've used the buildings. Yeah, I must have used the buildings and the assets, maybe in the assets folder individually, and not realize that there are sets that I can plonk. Right. I need to install the construction equipment. Just downloading that. And then before we load up, I'm going to make sure these are installed. And what else was it? It was the nuclear thing that I had saved, right? Nuclear flask, right? CW315. And I've already got the power plants thing. Right, okay. Bang that over there. Close the 500 Google tabs. Because who needs that many Google tabs? Right, let's load the game. Transport fever. I feel like I've taken that from something else. Oh, I've taken that from Planet Coaster. It's not transport fever. Obviously, this is something else. That's fantastic. That's what they say. Right, let me just select me options on this. Right, we need to go into this. Industrial stations. Lads. Seb's making me install mods, Dom. More mods. Give me more mods. Warehouse asset is already in. UK rail cargo. UK rail cargo is done. Rail served warehouse assets are not ticked. There we go. Right. Cons. Oh god. Construction equipment landscaping is not ticked. Tick. Okay, and then nuke. British Rail nuclear flask is now ticked. Bosh, apply. We should be ready to rumble. There is now 500,000 mods. Have you ever done a UK style freeform build before? I'm not bad, Dom. I'm not sure what you mean. I love tea. Sorry, people, be wild today. Have you got wild? Have you got wild people, babe? Wild people. Yes, I'm annoyed. I'm sorry. You love tea too, man. I realised something actually. We are not getting our making charge moved. Oh yeah, I know. I'm taking vacation. Do you know what you should do? Lots and lots of stuff during that time. Lots of stuff. The things and stuff. Now I'm asleep. Transport Fever 3 is cancelled forever. Sausages. No good. I like a nice sausage. I realised something about, you know, when my tea's not as nice. You know, something. It's nice, but there's something different about it, and I realised what it might be. April Fool's. I realised what it might be. I forgot it's April Fool's Day today, isn't it? I realised what it might be. Because of the wattage difference, your kettles don't have the power. No, they don't have the power. So the water doesn't quite boil, like, doesn't get the heat in it. Yeah, and I did a bit of research, and it's very true. So we might have to request that you change your complete power grid to have more power. I'm not gonna lie. For now. Transport's back. All right. Should we have some goals today, guys? Can I get some goals today? How do you feel about goals? Can I have some goals? I need to do some shopping. We need to do some shopping. Well, we're going to add a Pendolino, a 350. That's how we roll t-shirt. By the way, I have some different stuff merch coming. I had a grand idea. Let's have a 91 and another black 390 for some reason. Why has that gone in there like that? No, we don't want that. No, I don't want it. Just get off. Get off. Go away. We need the 91. We'll add a cap as well. We'll have a cap. There we are. Right, there's a bit of shopping there for you on the tube. Julian, it's a toolbox, you know. I am. Need a decent number 9. Right, we're gonna have some super chat goals. Can we get 5 super chats today at £2 or higher for the entire stream? Because I'm gonna call it. Because goals are cool. Oh, hold on. Pick some. I'll tell you what. I'll give you. Pick. Name the next 5 freight trains. Brackets. Don't be rude. There we go. Why can't I start the goal? Start goal. Won't let me start it. Get inspired examples. Got it. I don't want to. I just want to. Hold on. The start goal button in my YouTube back office when live does not click. Is issue and is Biscoff biscuits are being built up around Birmingham and Brighton. Refresh the control room page. I'm just going to close it, start again. What we'll do. I'm going to put this in front of me. What's up, transport lover? Transport lover. I'm doing songs for people's names now, all right? You are now. Transport lover. I'm in quite a good mood today for some reason. Gotta go, FK. Bye-bye. Goal. 5 super chats at $2. 3 hours. Pick the next 5 freight train names. Bracket, don't be rude. Start goal. Start goal. No, that still doesn't work. Your camera just glitched, did it? Recreate? No. No, I'm not reading that. The Neptune's not on the UK Inspired, and I don't plan on adding it. Why is that? Look how bright that light is. Why isn't that working? Oh, it's gone. It's working. It's working. There we go. How's Lord Gizmo? He's moving. You snooze my ad. Thank you. He's moving. He's on the move. He's moving towards the food bowl. I think he's a little bit peckish. So we're gonna give right before we get started, because the game has loaded. We're gonna give you you're a bit peckish. I'm gonna give you a little rundown. So what I'm thinking with your with the junction, I'm thinking we use this line. And we go to here. And we do it about here. Maybe on this Hetton, sort of here. We do the crew. Because then we could have the junction come in here, and then we could have the other one here, and we got all this space to work with and the towns around it. What do you think? We could also have we could have an intermediate station here before we wrap as well. That's what I'm thinking. But either way, we got to get. So what I've done is I made some changes to this in anticipation of the freight and the roads going under these bridges. So I dug a trench here, redid the bridges here. So Neptune is 1/3 freeform and 1/3 inspired, 1/3 computer fright. Yes, Rem. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what it is. Oh, Dom. Because so I wanted to sort of, I don't know how to put this. So we need to get the line off here into here, and I've also obviously done this here. So we need some sort of. We're going to build a big sidings here, but I think we work backwards. So we build our freight terminal first. I kind of think I want my freight terminal an angle here. Oh, did you get a bonus from the devs for Supermarket Sim? Something to do with server issues, so everyone got a bonus as an apology. I have no idea. I haven't looked. I did look at, they had loads and loads and loads of micro updates the last couple of weeks, which is good because there were some updates that needed doing. I haven't looked at anything else since. I need to level this off. This should be quite nice here for our dock as well. We need to go right up against that. There we are. Let's delete some trees. Right. What's the bonus? I don't know. I don't know. Warrior will probably tell us all about his bonus. What am I doing? So also normally sort of the freight is kind of here, but I want to move it down here because I want to connect it to the river. Dock, more like Docklands light railway. So I'm gonna build our freight here and then wrap and then have a big old set of sidings here at a lower level. And then we're gonna somehow and then we're gonna have some sort of turn back here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I got $16,800. I don't know if you get based on your level. Okay, 25 grand per goal. Is it something like that? It's a $2 multiplier, yeah? So that's what we've done anyway. So it's a $2 multiplier. It's £2, right? £2. Super chat. Name the next. Well, every two. I can't words. For every £2 super chat, you get to name the next train. There we go. Get it out. Oh, look! Forgot about these. Oh, we've got to add some of this, haven't we? Eh? Right, so we're going to do a free. Oh. I'm also bored of this April Fool's stuff. Games being updated on Roblox for April Fool's, and I actually hate it unlike last year. Don't do Roblox. These are actually quite nice. I might have a little play with these. The only problem is they're not the platforms aren't long enough for my liking. Oh! Is that a whole station, that there? Is that a whole station? Or is it just a pass-through? That's what your man wants to know. Why can't I look inside that? That's free. What? How long is that? It's not 360, that's for sure. Not even 240. Is it just pass through? Is that literally classed as a station there? They just pass through it and that's what? They're the stations. Okay, I could use that as an asset. I got a plan for you. I have a plan for you. Right, we need... That's not long enough, is it? Stop it, yeah. It's not long enough. I don't know. I might be able to use it as an asset of some kind. This is my top 5 train station mods. Oh, this, the Freestyles train station mod, the King's Cross, the whole pack with the King's Cross stuff. The NL play platforms, the ones that are used on that, because it enables me, like the invisible stuff enables me to do a lift and have it submerged. Quite flexible, it's quite nice. GWR. Mate, you know, I don't want to. It's having a bridge meltdown because I've highlighted the bridge with the signal here. Oh, I don't know. What was that? 3 or 4? That was 4. I can't think of a last one. Hold on. Thinking NSE, maybe UK generic. NSE's nice. NSE's nice. I always find it just a little bit too clean for my builds, but I do like it. This is the that was the thinking face. I'm gonna go through my stations in a minute. Right, I need to pre-build this railway a little bit. I am going to add more platforms to this. I was just thinking how I could make it a little bit more interesting, that's all. God, you are having a bridge meltdown, aren't you, hey? I always pick the wrong one. Right. Where's that? Can this not be electrified? And none of these electrified. Okay, we can use that separately. Can you not make them electrified while you place them down and use a magic wand? That's a good idea. Negative. Right, I will work out a way of using this. I have a better idea. Don't you guys worry about a thing. Told you, don't worry about a thing. I take it off next Tuesday, and the rest of the week, nice. Nep 2 has some disadvantages. Yeah, a few, but I'm not gonna lie, I like it. Right, that can go in there. I have plans for you. Don't you worry. Okay. It's tight. Just you made the Elizabeth line. Very nice. Very nice. The core. What, the film? I've watched that in years. Great film. And what film? The core. Ugh, did you see that turn then? Might have to be 5 as well, because it's not going to like that turn with that. It's not enough radius. Discord. I know. I know. I know. It's killing me. This is the first thing that came into my head. Oh, you love that movie. Any tips if I want to create a new map? My maps are like, in terms of map creation, I literally randomize. Yeah, I know. Count the days. Days and hours. Days and hours, my love. Days and hours. Pissing me off. Go away. Why won't you? Oh, I can sort that out in a minute, actually. Doesn't matter. There we go. Yeah, I generally randomize that kind of stuff. And I let the game treat me to... Why is that doing that? To treat me to whatever it wants to bring me. What the tracks I'm using? Yes, no, the tracks look sharp. What the tracks are using this one? Dom, where did you say what she said? Nice, thanks, man. Where are we? What am I doing? What the tracks using this one? These are the Neptune 120 with catenary. These are on the Neptune model. The tracks I'm using on this build, all of them, like on the Neptune mod. What? That's what she said. These are all Nepatu. Nepatu. Give me some build space. I'm actually getting on with this quicker than I thought. How many people using that station yet, you know? I put a bus on there as well. Ugh. Reminds me of a model train station now. Doesn't it? It's because I'm a master modeler, bro. the raw. I don't do a raw. I think... Raw. Raw. Why are these always lower? Oh yeah, Julian, your cam has gone strange. Oh my god, as it has. I'm turning it off. 2 seconds. Who knew? I have a sneaky suspicion. So Julian did some hefty hoovering and mopping this morning. And I think I may have knocked the cables. Oh, I don't want sand, though. We're going to have sand, though, aren't we? You're going to make me have sand, aren't you? God damn you. Water. Damn game. I do for now. Sort it out in a bit. What trains have you been on? What trains have I been on? In my life? Track a bridge. I could have done, but I kind of wanted a tunnel and some bushes over the top. When in doubt, cheap. Oh, what trains have I been on? So, because I'm on the West Coast Main Line, pretty much everything passenger-wise from about 88 onwards, 1988 onwards. Kenny wants to go on a train. Just say all the trains. Same goes for London. Maybe pretty much every tube stock since then. An overground stock. So I'm not far from there and used to go there quite a lot when I was younger. Car, blimey, dude. Oh, some GWR stuff. Used to go to Reading. Trying to think of the fit places I've sort of gone regular. Reading for I-Series back in the day. All on there is sand, so I smooth it and yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it? Oh, back in my day. And he said what trains? So I went, well, all the trains? So we rolled with it, yeah. So I have been on a Mark III carriage and closed the door from the outside. Sadly. Good trains, good carriages those were. Good carriages. NSE 321s. Jesus. Most trains between Mark IIs. I think they're a bit before me, Mark IIs. Most, not unless I had one by accident. It was most of the trains between London and Gatwick, London and Heathrow. Quite a few trains to Newbury. Christ. Console. Oh, you're challenging me now. Our Birmingham services to Nottingham. Gatecrasher. I don't know. I can't remember. I thought it was Mark III's. You could be right. I can't remember. You have to double check that. It's been a long time, man. My brain don't store that sort of information. I don't know why I've electrified all this. It was absolutely pointless because the connecting track isn't electrified. What do you think of the new Class 8 noise? I will be getting similar to the Class 3. I have no opinion because I don't know. I'd have to have a look. I forgot to drink my tea. Take care, Em. Be safe and all that jazz. Yes, I think so. I think so, Warrior. I'd like to get wooden pedals, but I didn't want to get anything because there's no point because it's just more stuff to fucking move. So actually, there's a big asterisk on that because it depends on where I am. If stuff all goes through, then that's space. Right, I don't need electrified tracks on this. You're going to crash. Why? You're going to crash into you guys, or you're just not. That's not very nice, dude. I've got to unelectrify all this now. Absolute madness. So I was worried about the electrification on that building. Somebody save me. The tri-mode units, battery D. Oh, they're the ones we looked at the other last stream, right? They're the ones we looked at, right? Are they? No. What did we look at last stream? No. What did I look at last stream? What did we look at? We looked at something else, and I can't remember what it is. Gizmo, buddy. You're going to have to take it easy, dude, because it's not happening. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wonder, actually. Nice. Should have been weeks ago, mate, or last week. I'm waiting for a lot of stuff to come through, dude, and appointments and things. It's enabling me to save a little bit more money, mind you. Right. I'm going to leave you on a train. Why are you facing the wrong way? Things with governments seem to take ages unless it's you asking them for something and not the other way around. He was looking at GWR class 230. Ooh. What's that? Right, that'll do. Oh no, actually, I want the other Virgin. There you are. You're facing the wrong way as well. Wonderful. No, you're facing the wrong way. The other one was facing the right way. Right, I'll be back in a second. I need to go and find a drink that I seem to have lost somewhere, and my mother wants something. I'll be 2 seconds. Yes. Warrior. Hello. I'm back. Hi, back. Hi. Right, I need to de-electrify this. And this. Can I de-electrify these? Please let me. Yeah. Yeah. Need to find some wooden sleepers. Doesn't matter what speed. There we go. 50 kilometers. What do these look like on their own? Yeah. Lovely. De-electrify those bad boys. Nice. Yes, I quite like it sometimes, I'm afraid. You have to deal with it. Okay, so all that messing about with this and not being able to electrify has made it all worthless. Not gonna lie. But we're gonna leave it like that anyway, because I have an extra little plan for that. Right, so we've done that there. And I want to level that off. And then we kind of want to delete the asset. Sir. Then I want this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. No. Gap 2. Let's have these in pairs. Like that. And then we want... Yeah! They're going to work. They're going to be enough. Maybe gap 1. Then put that in there. In there. And go in there. You measured that like a right? Okay. Actually, leave that for now. We're buzzing on it. I know. So close. So close. So close. We are at... I have no idea at this point. No, 12 more. 12 more. More, baby. Starting a new map now, Seb? What are you going to call it? It's going to be formed from 1920s. Love it. Love it. Love it. I will look forward to seeing some of that. I was just waiting to load the bomb. Godspeed. Godspeed. Right, what else have we got in this big thing here? I want to build something else here. I want to build a few little bits and bobs. What's this? Cement. Mm. Bulk what? Materials. Load type. Sand. Terminus. No. Include perimeter fence. Yes. Length 250. Material handler. Front loader. What's the... Oh, let's have a material handler. Yeah. 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 That's no way 200, is it? It's 250 as well, isn't it? Let's do 40. Got a bit of electrification there. That's also the wrong way around. How about? Was that the 125? Was that? I just want to. I caught a glimpse at the 125 this morning. I believe it's April. It is. Oh. That is cutting it close. But we'll sort of see how that gets on. I might have missed that one. Right, I wanted to get some tools in here somewhere. Maybe along here. Maybe one here and one here. You get on a Eurostar next week? Nice. Love it. What do we put them both here next to each other? I will at some point. Connect these two. In some way or another. No, I don't want you, actually. I want the plus one. Because you are steel. And we want a steel route up here. I'll rename all these as well at some point. Where are you going on the Eurostar? Eurostar, Coop? We need some sort of road connection. Can we get across in here? Oh, it's going to be close. Probably not. London to Paris. Nice, nice. Weekend. You're shooting for pushing 190 gig. Oh, results. What a result that is. That is incredible. Love it. Beautiful. 5 days, nice. Any romance involved for Easter? You going to Disney? I've never been to any of the Disneys yet. Any of them. I'd like to take young Killian. Right, should we test? Right, we need to. That works to there. That works to there. There's no switches needed there. We need a switch. Here. So we need our assets. Let's get some switches in and we can get a steel run. I think it's time to get our first train. And I get to name it. You know why? Because none of you wanted to. I need left stand blank. Blankety blank. Can I get this? I know it's on a slight curve. Can we get it at least a little bit? You're going to do my editing, aren't you? How about if I put it here? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I can deal with that. Pull it, Bob. Oh, no, it has to be back here. Ah! as close as I'm going to get it. Damn curves. Call it a Julian Still Express. No, warrior. No. We are doing these. Okay. We will do some cheeky little diddlies here, though. All right. I think this needs another signal here. On Oh, that's why. That's the wrong one. Damn it. That'll have to do for that. I don't mind about a bit of wonky gantry. I need loads more signals through this section here. So here for the passenger trains because of the traffic. Right, let's get some steel. There's some steel rolling out of here. Okay. Platform. What's this? What platform is that? What's the platform numbers? 4. Platform 4. Load me some steel. Turn back. Load nothing. Need to go this way. Do not go that way. Go this way. That's for the super fast dudes. You're a slow dude. What was that? It was alright. You can bypass all this. Hopefully you work that out yourself. Then you're going in here. Loading nothing. Then you go in here. Loaded nothing. And then you're going to park it here. You load nothing. And then you're going to use every single one of these platforms. Okay, thank you. And you're going to go down here. No, you're not. What? Why? Then you're going to, yeah, then you're going to go down here. And then you're going to load in it. And you're going to do that. And you're going to use every single one of these. On the good train you are. And then you're going to load in here. And you're going to unload. Steel. And I'm going to allow you to use every single one of these. And then we're going to go back in here. You're going to use every single one of these. And you're going to do that. You drop it here, and then you're going to use... And you're going to use this one. Oh! Do that. And this one. And this one. Then I need to pick a switch somewhere, signal somewhere here. Is this one? And then you're obviously going in there, aren't you? And then going round. We don't want you to do that because we want you to go in here. And then into here. Then you're back in there. You should be on platform 4, but being able to use all the other platforms apart from 6. Right. Steel. Steel to... Where are we going? What do we call this up here, by the way? New Mills. Should we keep it as New Mills Cargo? Yeah, why not? I need to rename all these sidings and stuff at some point because that's going to get confusing if I don't name them properly. There we go. Right. Let's launch a train out of here. No, let's launch it out of here and hopefully we get the route right. Right. Diesel. What should we haul this steel with? Can't be a 66. Or it can be, technically. Give me anything from a 66 and later, I think. Yeah. Julian Steel Express. Bob. 67. No. I'm not using the 67 for steel. Not for steel. Although that is quite a nice looking track. Anything from 66 backwards. What about 60? We can do 60. Brand, color. How about this T-Steel Express? Oh, yeah, because it's steel, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Cargo. We're pretty limited on what we can use for steel. These are too slow. Double header, 37. Oh, it's too late. What's our... These are 75 miles an hour. We could do that. What is our top speed of our 67? 60. Top speed 60 mile an hour. All right. Doesn't really matter then. Get the words out of my mouth. we can go for these sort of... No, these are slow as anything. Look at those. 8 variants though. There might be fast ones. There we go. What about these? This is a big station. What's up, dude? What about these? Should we do these? Yeah. We do 295. Right, steel. By the way, we need to get some more. Yeah, here we go. It's producing the steel for the other one now. Then we need to get some tools back down at some point. These need tools. These need tools. That dude's gonna be stuck there, stuck in there for ages until all this sorts itself out. I should have spawned this out of there. You know what? Let's see if I copy this. And then sell this one. Coming out the same damn station. It's gonna be stuck there for ages. What did we say? You said 60, right? Oh, what are these? These are quite nice. Let's do these. Oh, it's moving. Never mind. See, you vape made me take some extra puff. You know, we might run two on this once it starts getting busier. What flavour? This is a cola slush flavour. Which I don't mind, but it's starting to stain the middle of my teeth. But I think that's something to do with the fact that I hold my middle teeth in front of it as well. So I have to give my teeth a good scrub. And a thingy-my-bobby. What do you call it? The stringy thing. Floss. I need some tissue. Right back. Blueberry ice. Nice. Sounds like that. I'm not the best. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie. Here we go. So we're not picking up the steel. We're gonna go the long way round. Even though you had access to go to the first bit, the first point of the line. Cool. Let's run this there and back. I am seriously toying with stopping the vaping and getting one of them little wooden things. It's the first time in ages that I've actually thought about it. I'll show you later. I can't remember what it's called. So it's just like flavored air. So it's just something I can hold. See how we get on with it. I'm moving to the green. It's flavored air. Green. The green. It's just a little wooden thing. I can't remember what they're called. Ugh, I don't like that little bit of corner there. That was weird, wasn't it? That's the first time I've just seen that. Flavoured toothpick. No. Do you know what? While this is running, I'm going to Google it. You're not doing my head in. Fume. Fume. Yeah. Fume. Fume chat. Fume. Fume. Fume, babe. Look. Fume. Doesn't she look happy? Right? Ow! That's low-key techie. Did they do liver? Liver? What, like liver and onions? Ooh. Yeah. Pew. Probably better when vape tax starts. Maybe. Been addiction in it. Is what it is. Don't worry about stuff like that. Should I just do vegetation around these areas of track? Did they do chocolat? I don't know. I've closed the link now. A journey pack. Complete core bundle. Everything pack. Let's have a look. Grapefruit, orange, vanilla, maple pepper, gingerbread, cinnamon hearts, peach blush, black licorice, crisp mint, mango. Raspberry. Spearmint. Do I use lower track speeds? This train is max speed is 60 mile an hour. No, I generally just go with whatever. High speed tracks, I'm on 300 kph at the moment. Up down sort of, so up down fast 300, up down slow 160, and then slightly slower for sort of sidings, etc. If you think, yeah, hopefully, yeah. So no chocolat, my friend. How much is the, like, intro pack of this? What's the journey pack? I need to read more up on it. I need to know how long they last, etc., etc. I've made a whole map 125 mainly with lowest speed closest. Nice. So this is a Megalomaniac 1 to 5. Is it 1 to 5? So it's just super long and slim. Long and slim. I need to do something with this area here as well. Not on the left. I did the right. So this is, yeah, so the tracks we're on now are 160 kph. The ones on the right there with a slightly different mast, they're the 300 kph. You know, the other side of them trees. And I wish the class 345 and the class 313, 314 and class 315 and class 318 were in the game. Are they not? I've made... What? What? Come here. Up, little monkey. Hmm? What you doing? I wish too at times. Only to genies. Would you do the Aladdin and set the genie free with your last wish? That's an important question. Transport Fever 3 is coming soon, hopefully. The class 344 is in the game under the class 44 mod. There you go. There you go, Alex. I would not. I would wish for 1 million quids. Just 1 million? Just 1 million? Why? Just wish for £1. It'd be really nasty. Just going to see what the cat wants. It's broken right now, is it? That works fine for you? Love how fluffy he is. Pain in the butt. Always brushing him. Always brushing him. Right, this route seems to be working okay-ish so far. Depends when we get more traffic on the route. I've tried to signal and put switches in. So it's weird for me. The game crashes when I try to load it, but Frank, I've never had a game crash as much. Yeah, I mean, when you start running a lot of mods, it does. I've been quite lucky with it. Been quite lucky. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Like, he's also not very good at cleaning himself, so, you know, you're forever doing it for him, which is just a bit of a pain. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because, you know, I think I had to redo all those the other week from the new ones, right? Oh, I have to, because he's never cleaned himself. Never. Absolutely useless. I need to smooth this out. Are those the ones I had to redo the other week that Joven posted in Discord? Well, I asked him and I didn't do it, but I meant to do it and I've kind of saved the message. We still need to name this train, by the way. And if you're interested in supporting, you can name the train by seeing the YouTube goal, the Super Chat's goal. I think Joven is in the middle of redoing a few mods. Yeah, he is, yeah. He's always doing a few. Crazy. I'm quite... Do you know what? That's the main thing I'm looking forward to Transport Fever 3. The game is loaded. How long ago was that? 10 minutes? 10, 15 minutes? I can't wait for the modders to get older, Transport Fever 3. Just from the fresh, you know, like as things come, you better keep up with it at the early days. Just watching the things drop. I'm still fearful of the way the modular system's going to be on the airports and the harbours. I haven't seen anything that suggests otherwise in any videos yet that they're going to be any different. I'm not overly excited by the helicopters. I've said this multiple times. I don't really, yeah. It's not something for me. Have you eaten all that already, buddy? Some more? Have you? Show me. Oh my god. Yeah, being able to I'm not I do like the feature where siding will be used for maintenance. Yes. That's the biggest thing. I think depending on your play style, like for me, like, you know, like a lot of play styles, that for me, yes, I absolutely agree. That's probably the biggest exciting feature that I've seen it, and the priority lines as well. Being able to prioritize things. Girl from Signs and Oliver. Yes, he is. Yes. Yes. That is pretty accurate. I'm not going to lie. Right. That's looking good. I might change the cargo of these because I might... Get this to send some timber back down at some point. Or something that requires a flatbed. I'm not sure. It's contaminated. He's actually cleaned up his bowl pretty well today, which is pleasing. Okay. What needs sand? You need sand? Cool! On you. I haven't really got a route for you yet, though, fella. You're gonna have to wait. When it's warm like this, it makes it good. Makes the food go off quicker. Yeah, especially when he doesn't. I just clean every day. I just wipe his bowl out, clean it. Have you? Yes, you have. You've done. There's a reason why I stick them in this sidings. And it's because I want them off the line just in case I have any faster through trains that use this in the future. I'm future-proofing. Just believe in me. I'm also doing something else here. Just believe in me. Might need an update to play later for funsies. No. An update might need installing, full stop. I actually don't think I've got it installed, you know. Right, I don't know what to call this yet because we're probably going to add another town around here anyway at some point. So we're just going to leave that. But we are going to call it Sand. We're going to call it Sand just so I remember. Right, we need another train for this. Let's launch our train out of our hub. We're going to face the other way this time. Where are you? There you are. All right, diesel locomotive for Sand. Go. 66 and down. 56 for Sand. 56 for Sand. 37 double. Oh, you did say that, didn't you? Have I got 37? Oh, it's gonna. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, okay. Right. Colour. You got 2. You get 2. You get 2 if we're double headering. EWS red, rail freight grey, British rail blue large Hogo. I can't see that one. Something about head code split. British rail blue, British rail green, and another British rail green. Rail freight grey. What front? Yep. Cargo. 90 mile an hour max. All these 60. Sand. No. Let's go faster. Why are these in the cargo? Random. Oh, that's because they got... Might be these, you know. I'll be at the back, okay. What was this? 250, wasn't it, Max? Yeah. Slightly shorter. But looking good. It's also the first double header on the line. Does this need a... We need a sand pit, right? God damn it. There's me thinking I got lucky and I didn't need one with these. Saves the 56 for fuel. Roger there. Where's the sand at? Is the sand a byproduct of something else? What's the sand a byproduct again of? Oil and sand mine. Not producing any sand. Hold on a sec. Royal sand mine, right, okay. And we'll... I don't have the fuel. Why can't I just... I don't want to produce fuel sand, no. Or then again, what we could do is... Oh, ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ugh, what the hell? Would you prefer to make passenger or freight line? I like both. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Fixed. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. Hello. Sorry. I like both, Seb, honestly. I like both. I like the details of both. Fixed. Woo! That was tough going. Something confused. You weren't confused at all, dude. Did you work it out? Do you know what it is sometimes? Typing, right? Typing versus voicing. Very different one. It's hard, isn't it? Sometimes what you say can come across completely, absolutely, completely different, right? Hey, Hal, how you doing? I think we got there in the end with this. I had to get the PC a reset anyways. Yeah, I read that towards like late last night. And a pop-up bug. Ooh. Right, we're gonna have to get some cargo shelves along here somewhere at some point. On that needs some serious custom. We need to sort of make this all kind of nicer, the approach. In an ideal world, I'd also like to put a road alongside this somewhere, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. 'Cause I'd like to run this down that way. I'm not bad, not bad. I'm just trying to work out the logistics of this area before we start making it look half decent. Got it off a download of Euro Truck Simulator website. Ah. I could, but it might not look very nice. It would also take out that other leg of that as well. And that support would have to go there. Why did that do that? It's a little one, maybe. This is a new map I started when I installed Nep2 a couple of weeks ago. So I started a couple of... So obviously it's my saved game, but yeah. That was really hard to answer for such a simple sentence for me then, right? How's the build going? Yeah, it's going good. We sort of done this today. Freight got the network going. Sorry, dude. Missed that bit. We got a little bit of freight moving. We got some steel coming in for this. I want to build some sort of dock here at some point. That train gone to that side has gone all the way back, hasn't it? You're late to the party. I did a little catch-up vid. So, obviously, last week we did a what-if on the north exit of Birmingham New Street Star Station. We did a King's Cross and Pancras junction. That's what we came up with. And then I added a little bit of detail to it off-stream. It's got no route. I'm thinking, so... Coot made a suggestion that we do around about here. I'm thinking I do a cruise station, but with the approach, the Doncaster approach. What's it called again, Coot? I've pinned it, and I can't even say it, but I have pinned it. Potterick Car Junction approach. So we would do cruise station with... I'll show you on open rail if you like. Actually, I'll just if I do Doncaster, then we can look at it that way. It's a cruise station, but changing out all that sort of sidings it's got. And doing the approach. So maybe using this line as the line we're using coming out of our thing. Maybe have an intermediate station somewhere between. So that would be the inline that we'd use. from here. To be we come up here. No, that's me. That's not it. That's my fume that we looked at earlier. There we go. So it'd be this one. Oh no, don't zoom out. And then we replace Doncaster Station, because it is pretty much 2 up, 2 down once it kind of gets in here with the 5th there and turning this into crew. And I'm not sure what I'd do here. I might keep the Doncaster style. I might do the crew style. I'm not sure. We'll decide upon that, and we maybe put some assets down. But we do all this as the approach to crew instead of crew itself. And this. So I might have a look at that this weekend, and maybe start it, and then we'll do some of it stream next week. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Sombrero, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. I didn't see it, and I now see it. Welcome. So yeah, but we do need to clean this up. I need to go through it, add some trees, vegetation. I might drop another town here, another town up here at some point. Get some more networks going. This freight yard is loading up nicely. Wherever the train's literally gone all the way back. It's going to go all the way down now. Next, what if after that Newcastle with the approaches of beefed up Rugby and Reading? I can't do that because I've already done a Newcastle style approach here with extra freight. So we can't do a Newcastle. Can't can't really do a rugby either because I've already kind of done that a bit self. So anything but those two. And they have to be through state. The rule is they have to be through stations as well. Not terminals. Until we get to each end of the map. York and Reading. Ooh, cheeky. Could be one. Could be one. Could be. Actually, I might write that down. That'll be the time after. What if York met Reading? We'd have Rorkin. Does this town need tools? Somewhere must need tools around here. Yeah, you need tools. We can do some tool deliveries. Right. I'm going to delete the other tools factory so we can just do this. Yorking. Hold on one sec, because you've got no way to get there right now. I'm going to try and use this road on the terrain itself. There we are. We need to have a little flat section here, though. No, that one. I got a sneaky suspicion I can convert things to free track. But I can't. Because sneaky suspicion, I can convert things, but I can't make them. Are you going to make the nuclear train today? Probably won't get around to getting that done in time. Because I want to build a proper plant. I've got the assets to build a nuclear plant. We'll build one somewhere. We might do that on that. You know, on this, on the freight line on that, what I was just talking about, Seb. That's quite a good idea. Because I would need some freight for that. And that'd look nice along that approach with all those sidings. On the left. Because I've only got about a half hour left. I want to make this pretty first and then we'll move on to that. Why are you doing that? Why on earth are you doing that? That'd be why. It was nothing to do with that. Twaddle. Are you going to make... what if you build East Midlands Parkway that has the power plant and it adds that... Oh, you have heard this twaddle. Apparently we're getting a female 007. What's wrong with that? It's a book, mate. It's made up. Relax. It's always... Right. So, like, James Bond is always, like... lent on the fact that we could get something female with it. What does twaddle mean? Nonsense. It's always lent on the fact that you might, at some point, get a main character. Whoa! Look at these bad boys. Cool. I'm gonna look at those later. So I would just chill out on that. I wonder what the steel train is. Who knows? He's lost. Oh, he's there. Why does it have to be nonsense? Because obviously James Bond has always been a male, and I guess he was written as a male, but he is made up, so it's not, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I'm assuming she won't be called James Bond, and it'll probably be sold as some sort of spin-off. I will do at some point. I just don't know where. Sam. Jamie Bond. Might not even be Bond, mate. We also have to remember is they did technically kill off the character in the last film, huh? I reckon these need ends on them. Well, that doesn't really matter. Oh well, whatever. You'd like to see it? Oh yeah, I'd watch it. How long's it been since the last Bond now, anyway? Must be a while, right? I only watched GoldenEye. You've only watched GoldenEye? Was that the last James Bond? 2021? Wow. Thought it was longer than that. Well, do you know what that means, don't you? We have, what, 22 films to watch? Starting from the master himself. Mr. Connery. The OG. How did you do those sharp grey separated junctions? Are they bridges or retaining walls? They are they are these, dude. So you can pre-select let's just do that for example. You can change the orientation. You can add curve to the upper or lower, and then you can go in and edit the track after. So sometimes what I'll do, you can have it like tunnel wise, or you can have it aligned. So you got all right. What's your favorite? I'll just watch Skyfall. My favorite Bond movie. When I was younger, I was a massive Roger Moore fan. I'm not gonna lie. The Moonraker, banging. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. What Moonraker? Skyfall was Daniel Craig. Moonraker was Roger Moore. Lazenby. Is it Lazenby? Let's have a look. Timothy Dalton arguably would be a very good Bond now. Like, I think nowadays, where we're more accepting a sort of more darker sort of TV. Let's have a look. Oh, if I look at my Bonds, my favorite Bond, probably because of my childhood, is Roger Moore. Then it's a toss-up between Sean Connery and Daniel Craig. They'd probably go in together. But after that, Pierce Brosnan, Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby. GoldenEye was good. Oh, yeah. Technically it was James Bond, but not, right? I won't lie. So we need to dirty this up a little bit. So we could get some sort of rotation going for tools, goods, both ways from our sort of Durf style. Cam has gone again. Cam has gone again. What is that about? Oh, I know why. There's something going on with the connection. Because I've just moved it. Two seconds. Right, let's see if that's better. Mystic Skills, thank you very much for the biddies, bro.
Ooh, lovely.
During cam fixing session. How you doing? Thank you very much. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. For the 10 biddy. Right. So we could get... Where was I? We could get a tools goods situation going to our... Need tools down here. So we could do a... We have combats being delivered here, right? We could do it, maybe. I reckon we do a goods and tools back to here situation. So we load goods. Oh no, I still need that. Unload tools. Hello there, what's up? Hello, how you doing? Not bad, how are you? We go into here. Yeah. Pass through it, up here, around here. Make sure you go this way. I had a friend at school who was mad about Bond. He knew he has a podcast about it. Nice. He now has a podcast. Love it. Right, in here. Nothing. Here. Nothing. Park in here, my friend. Use everything. Nothing. Park in here. Use everything. Nothing. And then I want you to... Right, where's... Nothing's been loaded yet, right? Go here. Go in one. You can't use anything else. Unload goods. Load tools. Right. Goods. Tools. New Mills cargo to Durft. Okay. Bye bye, I've got to go. Coat, lovely to see you, man. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. It's been nice talking to you. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. I'd like to sort of get into a podcast one day, but it's time. I got more time. Not sure what. I'd like to do some sort of movie thing, I think. Luna and I have sort of some different plans for the future. For something a little bit different, just to mix it up a little bit. New Mills DHL, this needs to be. Actually, this could just be... Yeah, we'll just call it goods, but it can be general goods. It doesn't have to be just goods. Numerous do it shall. It's just the new meals, right? And then we add it and we do our freight section there. Are you going to do the right thing for me? No, of course you're not. Because why? Is that roundabout broken as well? No. Is it? Should be going that way, right? You're doing my head in. What are you doing? Change color. Can't see. Why are you doing that? You need a good map to play. You can mess around with my UK Inspired if you want. Just try something. Nope, doesn't matter. I'm enjoying playing the Tweed Heads map that Stephen Spry made for Van Ham. That only... Your PC will blow up on my UK Inspired, will it? Soon you're going to be busy doing all these other things. Oh, and Evie? Yeah, you will. Just got to sit and watch and have an opinion. Be like sitting there anyway. Be fine. I'll take care of the rest. You all have to. Look, we watch enough, yeah? Stop it. Look at these are backwards. Look. Some cracking maps I just searched by size. Right, we need a train. Good slash tools train loco people. I did do a super chat goal for naming the trains, but nobody's got any names. But we can still choose a locomotive, ladies and gentlemen. It's a goods tools route. Anything. So we're doing it. You can go 67 backwards, 66 backwards. So you can't go anything beyond that. Keep it era kind of specific. There's some cracking maps. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Just leave it with me. And you can. Ooh, messages. No. Just leave it with me. I'll just tell you, come here, we're watching this, sit down. And I just go, what do you think? Because you won't even know it's happening. You're going, Julian, why is this mic in front of me? Don't you worry about that. Ow. What is going on? I think I've pulled something quite bad. No, something to do with the 4K device in the back. Did we choose a train for this? Yeah, I pulled my 4K capture device out and put it back. Unplugged it and plugged it back in. 66. We haven't got 66 yet. All right. EWS 66. Cargo. I reckon, because we've got to go both. Maybe that, or can these do goods and tools? Goods and tools. That's all we need out of this. Yes, goods and tools. We'll do these. Stone. Right, where is it? Oh, God. Goods, tools. That's the one. Send it. Ah, warrior. Right, so we got that. We need a tools route at Durft. We need tools delivery. From out of here. Have we got a warehouse here? We have. Is it connected to that? No. Of course it's not. Why not? Because it's too far. So what we need to do here is... plonk you down there. And then we should be able to. Oh, so close. So close. Yes. 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 Where are your tools? There you are. Right in the middle. Bosh. Banbury. To make a big city, why are you using just a town tool? Yeah, and then I'm feeding it. So my main aim is I've just got to get that route going to get those backwards and forwards. It was just a Banbury station not long ago, nice. But the main sort of station I'm trying to feed is here. So I need to get tools in here at some point as well. I might do a tools Commax swap with that area. Because I know Commats go into... Where am I? I'm lost. Commats go into here. So I could take Commats from here. You saw the 68 road? Nice. What's going on here? What's going new? What? You go here. 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 Alright, okay. And you are loading tools and unloading goods. Then you need... Oh, I didn't do its route back, did I? Here. Absolute maniac. Why didn't I do its route back? Who allowed this to happen? My light just ran out of battery on the left. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it now. We're pretty much overdue anyway. There you go. Just pin that. Keep an eye on that for a sec. You're being naughty. Going down the wrong way. Who's making these nice train mods with decent interiors? I can't remember. I normally remember that, but I can't right now. Yeah, loading up. Loading up. You better be loading in the right place. Why have you done that? No. One. Much better the cab ride with those interiors. It does, doesn't it? Provided the windows are decent. Provided the windows are decent, it looks decent. Right, we'll ride this and then we'll call it. It's gone down the high speed route. The naughty train. Naughty, naughty. Goes all wiper goes all down. I think I'm alive. Hello. Oh, hello. How are you feeling? Still feeling rough? Yeah, like shit. Ugh. That is not good. Right, go on. Off you go. Get off. That is true. That is very true. Yeah, this interior is really nice. Almost like a train sim interior. We'd have had to zoom in proper to get all that in there as well. Coot, welcome back. He doesn't show the creepy driver. There he is. Just post the new Capital View up. There he is. You can't be hungry again, monkey boy. I think you're bored. I think you're bored. When you go out? Oh, no, you can't. You do some homework. Oh, you're a cat. I really don't know, mate. I've just realised something. We are going to get an issue here with this siding, and if the multiple trains come here. So I'm going to do something real quick. Ha! I've been working on a map around Amsterdam to Paris with high speed. Oh, nice. Nice. This is all right because there's enough two-way in and out that that one won't work. That one won't happen. But this, if it's something comes, I mean, I guess it would stop here before it went in there. Might have been all right. Not worth the risk though. I can just do that. All right, buddy. All right, let's get back on that. I don't know why that just popped in there. Micro pause. Lovely. Anybody got anything nice planned for Easter? Have you discussed the passenger before? Like, what's the theories on what they are actually doing with their hands? To me, they seem to crowd in manager meat babies, so they prove to people. Wong, take care, dude. Nice hanging around. I'm going to end it here soon anyway once we arrive this train. Nice to see you again, buddy. Glad you got to catch some of this one. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate it. It's just a bit weird. They don't really know what to do with themselves. Bit loud music. What are you doing, Giz? Putting their feet up. They're just chilling. You know what? I'd rather just not bother with a person in there at this point. Do you know what I mean? Is that an 87 going past on the high speed? We might see it very soon. No, there's no, they haven't. That'll probably not get stuck. How many cats or kittens do you have? Just one cat. Hey. Meow. It's very needy. Aren't you? Yes. He's like, Julian, you've done a whole 24 minutes longer than you were meant to. You told me you'd be done at 6 p.m. It's now 24 minutes past. What the hell are you doing? I'm riding a train. So what I'll probably do is do a little bit of detailing around here. Let these freight trains start filling up. Yeah, I will. You're crazy. Let these trains start filling up nicely. Who are wild? Hold on. Yeah, I'll let these bad boys all fill up. I'll put some nice fence in between the railway and the tracks here. Arrange some more warehouses and bits and bobs. And we should be pretty decent at that point. This needs some cargo shells and just making it look a bit prettier. Might lower the platform a little bit. Get rid of that grass down the sides. We should be gravy. A whole six tools going back the other way. Well, it's something. There's almost 1,000 of that in there already. Wow. Yeah, but, you know, I'll add some forestry maybe in the middle here. Probably drop a town somewhere here. Or maybe here and have a sort of station here before that crosses that river. Might be a good idea, maybe. Anyway, we got a fair bit done in a couple of hours. We got this all working. It's got some freight going as well. There's more steel coming in. Nice. Of course you're going to wait for that there. What's going that way? There should be only one. You're going that way. Virgin trains, okay. Why would you even be... It's definitely not you. Not you. Should only be one train running down there and I can't work out what it is. Oh well, never mind. Okay. I'll work that out later. Right, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out today. It's been an experience. I shall be back on Friday with something a little bit different. I hope you can join me for that, guys. I really appreciate if you could. If not, whatever. I'll be back on Friday for some, that's where we swap round, and then the following week, providing that everything goes to plan, it'll be back to the other way around. Have a lovely week up until Friday. I'll see you in Discord. I'll see you in the comments, etc, etc. As I said, thank you very much for supporting. If you want to support the channel, you can be supported by dropping super chats. Remember, you can become a member, or you can become a subscriber on Twitch, or use your Prime for Twitch. What else can you do? There's other things as well, but I can't remember. Or you can just, if you don't like to give money to any of those, because they take a percentage, you can also donate directly, which the donate link is in the comments below and in the panels in Twitch as well. Other than that, or you can buy some merch, just t-shirts there. If you are a Twitch subscriber or YouTube member, you do get 20% off the merch. I think it's 20 or 10, 20%. What you have to do though is you have to link your YouTube or Twitch account to Discord. Then you get access to the members chat in Discord, and there's a pinned discount code that you can add. Donate donuts is also good. Yes. You can then it will give you a code that you can put in at checkout, and it will give you the discount off as well. The merch, obviously the merch is just a few different train t-shirts that we've had done. We've also got some other stuff coming soon as well that I've got a fabulous idea for, but I'm just trying to work out technicalities and I can work through it. Other than that, you can also support by listening to the music that I listen to during the streams. If you go to dguk.tv/streamer music, or just go to dguk.tv and hit the streamer music button, you can see where all the music is on all the platforms, and every player that also goes into the pot as well. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on Friday, or in Discord, or in the comments and all that jazz. I'm going to leave you with a funny face and also go and play with the cables on my camera and see what's going on there. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.